Good day everybody, welcome back to Life After the Woods, episode 36 with me, Sid. I'm sorry for the slightly Australian intro, but I came across these guys and I just had to. I don't know what they drop. I'm not that inclined to find out, to be honest. I did find out that gazelle drop gazelle horns after inadvertently killing one. And mutton, apparently, because gazelles are actually made out of sheep. These guys probably shouldn't be around arguing with a baby, but that was incredibly cute. I'm not going to hurt your baby, I promise. Of course, if you do that in reality, you're going to be a very flat individual. So don't. Yeah. Elephant's very territorial. And impressive after when I saw some in India. Well, not just saw, but actually got up close and personal. They were, really impressive. Anyway, we need to head back home. I've been out here gathering some materials for our build, and also while I was at it, I gathered a bunch of other stuff that I came across. Anything that was particularly valuable, perhaps, did in fact get collected. I collected more of that. I have collected some sand, it's in here, and then there's stuff like, I don't even know what this does, guys. Oh, it actually marks a coordinate and you can spin it. Whee! I think that's probably the best bit, to be honest. Right, that would actually work upstairs in the house somewhere. Now, I have got a few more bits and pieces. I've also, while I was out, managed to get this lot. This is obviously not repaired, but that's fine. And I do not know if I even have a mechanized saw blade, but I do now. I know I've got a gravity hammer because I put one in earlier, so that's a spare. Renegade helmet. Yeah, I've got loads of those. It doesn't really matter. Grim chest plate can go away. Reinforced dark. But I have the dark helmet, do I? Dark helmet. Doesn't look like it. And then we've got the shivering bow. Which I would say I actually don't have. Oh, and corrupt seeds. I know I've got another set. I'll put those there for now. It doesn't really matter. We're not into sorting this out. What do you do anyway? 8 damage. Have I got space in my spares chest? I've been trying to get this down so I don't keep anything more than one of an individual spare. And I'll be honest, I've been brutal with the spares because I have. Gazelle horns. Food needs to go upstairs. I'll just... What to do with the food? You can go. Well, I'll keep it for now. Those and those want to go upstairs. So I have been out and I have grabbed a whole load of stuff. Loads of stuff. I've got fish. Even got a trident, which we are going to enchant and get up there. Got this fella, which I don't know whether he's a thing. I probably... I don't know whether he'll go underwater. I don't know whether I can waterlog those. Got a few bits and pieces of crap as well as we were going around. So I think that's for the most part it. Yeah, I'll do bottles go in there. This goes over here. And of course my other issue here is simply this. My tools are getting a little on the worn side. So I am going to go to my XP farm and spend a little time repairing my gear, and then we can get on with the build. Back in a bit. And just like that, we are all done. Now I need somewhere to keep my globe. It won't go on that table. I've already got a globe. Alright, we'll not do a globe then. Fine. We'll just sleep and pretend we never had a globe. I feel cheated now. In fact, I'm going to stick my globe, just hide it in the wardrobe, pretend it never happened. Anyway, still love this way this build's coming together. The next thing we need to do is start to think about how big of an aquarium I actually want to do. I'm just going to teleport down, it's quicker. Now I spoke loosely about coming in kind of behind here. Round 2, I think, maybe here-ish. So if I just kind of have a little fertile this way, and then I need to come up with a size and a scale for this. This is was not on the original design plan, shall we say. So, but I think it will add a certain something to the place, a certain something. And especially if I'm not sure whether I want to chisel the glass or not. But we need to definitely be coming up as high as there. I'm going to bring it over the walkway so everything can move from one side to the other. Just haven't decided how I want to. Now I'm kind of tempted to recess all of this back. What? Yeah, that might work actually. So all of this comes out. And that will work doubly well if I take out that section as well. And then it's just a matter really of how big a space I want it to occupy. I mean, how far back we want it to go, and so on. I am going to go one above this and leave an open space at the top so we can actually have some water lilies and things. And it also, if I put an airspace in the top, means that if I ever manage to get a dolphin down here, however I would actually do that, I've got no idea. Then we would be in a good position to act on that as well. So, you know, because the dolphin would suffocate otherwise, and we don't want to suffocate a dolphin. I've done it once before by accident when I didn't realise that. Well, I should have realised, but you know, it's a Minecraft mob. How are you supposed to know it acts very much like a real one? Because let's be honest, most of the other ones don't. I'm pretty certain that parrots would eat cocoa seeds, and you know, you can ride on a turtle. I wouldn't recommend it. It's probably not very environmentally or for sound, or in fact nice for the turtle. But anyway, I waffle. Let me get some space made for this, and I shall be back in a moment. Quick update. We've got a ceiling in, we've got a back wall in. Those gaps are where I'm going to just have sandstone or sand. It's going to be multi-layered. We need to put a little bit of light sources into the roof there, I think. And I'm torn between sea lanterns, which I have a few of, or had a few of. In fact, that's what I've got. Or glowstone, which of course is not in short supply. In fact, that's probably enough. And I want that one. And yeah, I mean, that's what I want. So get those going. And then there's a little bit of sand to go in. I think I'm going to start off with just a complete base of sand on the ground. Just so we can go, that's, you know, done. And that will be all of this basically. So that will get us the basics in, if I get my sand out now. But I'm going to mix in some of those other sands and some gravel, and maybe even a bit of that mossy gravel, you know, just to really texture the floor up properly. And yeah, I think that will give us a good basis for the thing, this lot here. I don't think we need to get any more complicated than this really. I do need to bring a few torches back in temporarily. While we get this all nice and spawn proof. Yep, I think that's kind of what I'm after. And then up above, maybe maybe one here. We can just work that back over there. So where was I? That was 2 in from there. Fill these in, get this all done, and life will be good and happy, I think. I think he was there, wasn't it? I need to double check. But so 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay. I'll get on with this and I shall be back in a little while. Okay. I actually need to move these. Just break, will you? Thank you. I don't know why that took so much effort, but yeah, we've got all of the basic surrounding. I put a little bit of foliage, you know, the old Hoofer What's-a-Majigger-Marator up at the top there. The what's it called? I will get there eventually. Lily pads, that's what they're called. And we just need to more or less relocate this lot of stuff. See, why was that so much easier than the rest? I don't know. Anyway, so these just need to be positioned, I don't know, somewhere, I suppose. Maybe like one there with, what's that? That's got to be the snow. If I'm doing one there, then again, just keeping symmetry, which some people will tell you that symmetry is bad. That's a thief's hood. That's a thief's vest. But personally, I don't mind it too badly. It's one of them things that you kind of is semi-unavoidable, especially when we play in a game where we almost universally try and construct things. Just going to stick this one over here, I think. I will get another set of armor at some point. On a odd number or even number. Most people tend to go for odd numbers in Minecraft. It's one of those just almost like a meme. Odd numbers is the way you build. Anyway, we got that in. So the next thing is to throw a little bit of coral. And again, I don't want to go absolutely mad. But I also don't want to go not mad as well. I want to get some colour in this thing. This is supposed to be a tropical aquarium, and as such, you know, we want it to be colourful. Maybe that is enough for that one. Let's have a look. Yeah, I don't mind that. Let's go with a little bit of the fire coral over here then. And again, we'll mix these in steadily. Just getting as much colour as we can in there without being too ostentatious. Let's just go and have a look how that kind of thing looks. I mean, I've probably gone way overboard on the coral. I think I need a little bit of something down there. Maybe if I do something like that. Let's go and have a look. Don't like that up against the glass. It's it detracts too much. I think we'll take you out and that out, and maybe do something like that. A bit of the black coral, I think, could. Oh, we got a visitor by the sounds of it. That could look good there. Get a bit of the chroming on this side, and well, we'll see what we get. But again, it kind of lends itself to staying a little bit away from the glass. Get some of that blue in, maybe. Maybe a little bit more. Let's go and another one. Yeah, white. Actually, nope, that is not what I wanted, is it? Something like that, perhaps. Throw a little bit more of this silk coral here. And let's go and have a look how that looks. That looks like it needs a little bit more colour. Maybe some of the orange or the red thrown in there just to bring that one out a little bit. Just looks a little bit bland. So if we were to, for example, put a little bit of that in, maybe I'm not going to get away with another block there, am I? Now, let's... Right, got that. Now we need to get some actual corals on the coral, the things on the blocks, and a few other bits and pieces, but it's starting to come together. Once we've got a few sea pickles in there as well, we'll be laughing. Definitely got way more than I needed, and I barely scratched the surface of the colours. Alright, let's take some of these brightly coloured, nice little odds and ends, and I'll stick a whole load of these down, and we'll see how that looks. Back in a moment. Okay, we have got pretty much everything that's going in scenery wise. Try not to go too mad with the seagrass, it's always a danger and a temptation, but we're gonna put a whole load of these guys over this side and see what we feel. I can't put the lionfish in because they are carnivorous, and yeah, not gonna, well, it's not gonna go too well if my fish eat each other. So we're gonna get lots in. Hopefully they'll move around, and I chuck the perch in. It probably doesn't fit. A couple of nautilus, and of course let's not forget the squids. Because, you know, they need a home too. Now, I've dumped them in mainly over this side because what I don't want to happen is for them to come swimming out that hole until I'm ready. And of course, they're all just sat doing nothing, for good measure. What I don't actually know is whether that horseshoe crab, well, I do need to go and get one thing first. In fact, I might as well just use the teleportation to go and get Eric Clacton. Because he needs to go in. What I'm unsure about is this horseshoe crab and whether I need to name it. I will have a few more fish though, and a couple more squid. We'll give it a try. I think we're gonna. He may drown like instantly. And he needs a name. What shall we call him? What can we call a horseshoe crab? I've got absolutely no idea. So we'll go with a real stereotype and go with Mr. Krabby, because, you know, when there's a SpongeBob reference, not relevant, huh? Anyway, I need to throw those in. We'll get this looking a little more active, and yeah, we'll see what's what. Let's start off with the horseshoe crab. We'll name him just because we can, and then we'll get Eric Clacton out as well. And some squids. And fishes galore. Oops. I don't know whether to stick all of the fish that I've caught in. I don't know whether, or whether to keep some spares. Well, the crab is surviving. Let me just run down and see what we think, whether I put a few more in there or not. I think so. More is less. The only thing I can't put in there is these, so I also want 4 of them. So let's just go and put those in. I'll be back in a second. See you in a moment. And there we have it. It's done. There's Eric Clacton. He's enjoying himself. The horseshoe crab is not doing a great deal, but at least he's not died. The fish are doing fishy things. Nautilus doing nautilusy things. These little mini squids are brilliant. I love those. Hopefully they obey the rules of, you know, despawning fishes. But what I would like to do is get a screenshot. Definitely the abode of someone with far more money than sense. And yeah, I am happy with the way that has worked out. I'm not stuck with too many spare fish, which is, well, I've got 2 fish. And to be honest, I could stick those into their own little aquarium somewhere. There's nothing to stop any of that. So one thing I did want to see is whether this hanging moss from... You don't seem to want to hang from those. Can I find something that you will hang from? Like maybe a piece of stone. No? Maybe you can't. I thought you could place that as old stone. You can place it. Now the next stupid question. You can bone meal it. Okay. That makes it a farmable resource. Probably not the greatest farmable resource in the world, but a farmable resource. I need to find a home for all of this lot. And I also need to enchant that. That lot all go in the plants section along with that. I don't know. I mean, technically speaking, that would go in there. Running out of storage again for certain key little odds and ends. That can come out, that can go in. Anything that can go with the other one in the valuables, that can just go in there. Yeah, so I need to tidy up my inventory between episodes considerably. I need to find homes for most of this lot, but on the whole, I'm happy with the progress we've made, and don't know why that's there. I think I just need a chest or a crate for coral, really, and it needs to be probably bigger than a single chest. Needs to be something with a reasonable amount of storage, like that perhaps. Yep, okay, I'll sort that out between episodes, and till next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Well, we'll see you soon, and bye for now.